Sit back and relax here, Max. I got to talk about Zach Edey. Okay,
Oh,
I got
please,
I got a couple things. Get some water. Take a break.
please.
Zach Edey, the big dog, the back-to-back National Player of the Year. We ain't waiting for it to get announced. We already know what's going to happen. He has 5 straight NCAA tournament games. Going back to last year, 5 straight of 20 points and 10 boards. That ties David Robinson for that record. He is the first player with a 40 and 15 NCAA tournament game since 1980, Bo Kimball. He is the first player with 40 points in an NCAA tournament game without a three-pointer made since Danny Manning in 1987. Rock chalk. He is the first player with multiple NCAA tournament games of 30 and 15 boards in the same tournament since 1977, Cedric Maxwell. He is the first player to average 30 and 15 going into a Final Four since 1968, Elvin Hayes. 2 other guys have ever done it. The logo, Jerry West, and Wilt Chamberlain. Okay? Wilt. Okay? 4 guys have ever done that. Zach Edey is the first player with an NCAA tournament game with 13 made field goals, 13 made free throws, and 13 rebounds since Bill Bradley in the mid-1960s. Zach Edey has accumulated over 900 points and 450 rebounds on the season. Only 4 other guys can say that. It hasn't happened since 1979. Larry Bird, Elvin Hayes, the Big O, Oscar Robertson, and Rick Barry getting on that list.
Oh, my goodness.
Zach Edey has accumulated 120 points and 65 rebounds in this tournament alone. One guy can say that going into a Final Four. 1979, Larry Bird. Last one, Max. Zach Edey, if nobody knew, passed my guy from Denver, Tommy Bruner. Zach Edey passed him for the nation's leading scorer, points per game. The last time the nation's leading scorer led his team to the Final Four, the Big O in 1960.
Wow.
Okay? We haven't seen the nation's leading scorer in the Final Four since 1960. What do you think about all those nuggets? Larry Bird, Elvin Hayes, the Big O, Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, Cedric Maxwell, Danny Manning, David Robinson, Larry fucking Bird, if I didn't say it already.
Oh, my goodness. Cobrisi, you just named these unbelievable stats, putting Zach Edey with some legends in basketball that if you don't know these names, people, then you don't know basketball. Sorry.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, now you know, and maybe you should look up some research and, stop living in a cave with cavemen that don't know how to speak or write and, use a rock to go get their food. Because there's a supermarket down the street, you can go get food. You don't have to go get,
to get their food.
Cobrisi, is Zach Edey one of the best college basketball players of all time?
He's going back-to-back player of the year. That hasn't happened since the early 80s. Ralph Sampson. That hasn't happened I don't know how many times. Maybe Bill Walton, maybe Lou Alcindor, Pistol Pete maybe, but yeah, he's going to go down with those guys, man.
Dude, Zach Edey's a legend. He's a college basketball legend and a fan favorite, which we're going to talk about fan favorites because of this matchup that's coming up. It's going to be exciting, but everyone loves Zach Edey. I have clients texting me about him, about articles that they're I don't read the articles that they're reading, but they'll toss me articles that, I heard about Zach Edey today. Like, he's everywhere. Yeah. This guy is a legend, everybody, and get your jerseys now because they're going to be sold out soon, if not already.